I don't want an attention whore to get more viewers based off of shit like this happening. Like she, you know, piggybacked off of Soda to get to where she is now. But anyway, but you know, I will bring it up this one time on stream, and you guys can highlight it later or whatever the fuck you want for everyone that asks in the future. All right, so Leah story. There isn't like a real Leah story type of thing. It's just like I actually kind of told the story of how I got to streaming to where I am today, right? Earlier in the stream. Long story short, I got popular in winter, like January or something. And, oh, hold up. Oh, couldn't quite get it. Alright, so I get popular in January or something. And I try to be interactive with chat and shit. You know, everyone tries at a certain, you know, up to a certain point. And one day, chat randomly, I forgot why it started, but people were just like, you know, what you usually do, where you keep bringing up Leah shit and you're like trying to get me to hit on her or something. To which my response is, who the fuck is Leah, right? Because I don't know who that is. Apparently she subbed to me a couple days ago, but I read it as Legendary Lee. So anyway, I looked at her channel and I'm like, oh, okay, cute blonde girl, sure, why not? You know, I'll hit on her and all that. So, well, not like actively or anything. Nothing really came of it. I got her Skype and we're like flirting back and forth a little bit and all that shit. Anyway, I find out she's living in Virginia with some boyfriend that she's been dating for like 8 years or some shit. Heston, that's the guy's name. Right, so like, you know, some doctor will have boyfriend guys, so I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'll drop it. But then, so I don't talk to her at all, right? Like, I just keep doing my streaming thing, and eventually she messages me back like, oh, let's play some more games where we, like, play against autofill decks and all of that. You know, like, trying to snowball the whole... Using, like, my audience to build her audience. Same thing she did with Soda, right? And, to which I just ignore her, right? Like, I don't say anything about that. Right? Then eventually we start talking more, and she's like, no, I'm not dating Heston anymore and all that shit. And after a couple weeks, she moves to California. So I'm like, oh, maybe that's true. You know, maybe she's not dating this guy. We start flirting more and all that shit. You know, and, we play League and stuff. Like, I'd get done streaming. We get in a Skype call with, like, her and some random World of Warcraft players who are actually pretty cool guys. Like, now I've gotten to meet them. But, yeah, so, anyway. Where's it going with this? Right, so we're, like, flirting and stuff, and, you know, she spends an inordinate amount of time bitching about Soda, to which is, like, you know, big red flags. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I know there's some drama with you and this, like, other guy that streams. Whatever, so I'm just upfront with her about it. I'm like, hey, if you want to date Soda, like, just fucking tell me. Like, don't string me along this whole time. All that kind of stuff. And, she's like, no, I'm super into you. I'm not dating Heston. Fuck Soda. I would never date him again. That was the fucking worst. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. So we start flirting some more and stuff. She sends me, like a topless Snapchat and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. We'll see you at Dreamhack and all that. So we get to Dreamhack the first night there. Everyone's drinking up in her hotel room. And that's what the video on Gar's channel is about. So, yeah. So we, wait, hold up. God, I want to get greedy so bad. Please, based Soulfire one fucking time. I hate this video game. Anyway, where was I? So we go to yeah, we go to Dreamhack. Everyone's drinking in her hotel room like the first night. So I'm meeting people all there. There's a couple girls up there. There's like another streamer girl. It's really cute. And yeah, so I'm being my socially awkward self, right? I get shit face and I smile, nod, you know, all that, you know. Talk to people as much as I can and all that. And things are going well, and yeah, long story short, I mean, a lot of stuff happened that night. We got a Dignitas player arrested accidentally. I remember, that was a crazy fucking... But anyway, yeah, we get, like... what even happened? Yeah, we make out a couple times throughout the course of the night and all that shit, and went to, like, a club and stuff, and then we go back to the hotel after all that stuff happened. Yeah. I'm kind of flirting with this other streamer girl the whole time, because, I mean, yeah, Leah's hot, but it's not like, she's not someone I'm invested in or anything, you know, I'm not really expecting much, and, yes, long story short, it gets to the end of the night, and Leah and I are talking and all that with this other streamer girl there, and we're like, what do you even say? One is I asked her to come back to my place because I rented like a house and stuff, and she was giving me like every signal that it was going well, and she's being all hesitant. She's like, oh, I don't know, and we don't want to be loud, and like there's a bunch of people sleeping in her hotel room, like a bunch of friends, like 6 people in there, right? So we didn't want to wake them up, and we didn't want to like talk about this shit in the hallway. So we went to like the stairwell at the end of the hallway, which we thought was like soundproof, but it was actually a giant concrete microphone, basically, or loudspeaker. Anyway, point is, everyone in the hotel could hear us, and we didn't fucking know this. So I'm drunk. I'm a 22-year-old guy. I'm trying to set up a situation where I can disappoint 2 women at once. That definitely did not work out. And so what happened? Yeah, so I asked Leah if she wants to go back to my place. She's all hesitant. And then Soda, like, runs down the hallway. He's like, so I was like, oh, I have an extra bed at my place. Just come crash in my room. And she just, like, bolts off right away. Like, doesn't argue at all. I'm like, oh, okay. That's a pretty clear signal. So I spend the night with this other girl. And, no, this other streamer girl. So then Leah and I don't really talk for like the next couple days because the whole time I'm playing the Hearthstone tournament, I'm casting, I'm doing sponsor shit. Like, I'm busy, I'm there to work. But after the Dreamhack trip, we're all going to Amsterdam afterwards to, like, see the city and hang out and stuff. And, what happens there? Right, so basically Leah and I don't talk for a while. Oh yeah, the camera story kind of plays into this. It's a really fucking complicated weekend to try to say in story form. Okay, so like one of the last days of Dreamhack, last day of competition, I spilled tea all over myself in the morning, and so Forsen gave me an extra shirt, so I grabbed it and I went to go change in the bathroom, and I had Tide's video camera on me because we brought it with to kind of record vlog stuff, even though we never actually uploaded it because we're lazy as shit. Should have had Trump as... No, I mean, Dreamhack worked out fine in terms of women. Like, it was a good time. Anyway, where was I with this? Right, so I go into the bathroom to change, and I left the camera there, right? So, I forgot the camera in the bathroom, and I don't notice for a couple hours. So eventually I'm like, oh shit, I lost Tide's camera. I gotta go find it. So I go to the info booth, because I was gonna ask where the lost and found was. Apparently it was at the info booth. But yeah, there was a cute Swedish girl working there, and, we hit it off, started talking. I worked my ass off to get her like an extra bracelet thing for the Twitch party afterwards, because but where was I going with this? Yeah, so basically Leah and I talked beforehand at Dreamhack. She's like, oh, I'm gonna see you at the Twitch party, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'll see me at the Twitch party and all that. Where was I going with this? Yeah, so basically Leah and I talked beforehand at Dreamhack. She's like, oh, I'm gonna see you at the Twitch party, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'll see me at the Twitch party and all that. So anyway, I show up to the Twitch party. I brought this nice Swedish girl with me. We're hitting it off. We're having a good time. I'm meeting other streamers like Kung and Phantom Lore, like guys I really respect. It's going fun, or it's going well, and I'm having a fun time, and drinking and stuff. So we see Leah there, and then like her and a whole bunch of other people are fucking tripping balls on Molly or some shit, like ecstasy. I don't even remember what it was. Like, roll my eyes, do the hug thing, hi Leah, all that. Anyway, go home with a nice Swedish girl, like, best part of the trip by far, and then, where is I going with this? So yeah, in a couple days, we're flying out to Amsterdam. Last day of Dreamhack, we have like a day to relax, we're hungover. I sleep for the first time all weekend for more than an hour, like, one day was to chill, the day after that, we're flying out for Amsterdam. So Tides and Gara on the way home. I'm on a flight to Amsterdam with, Leah and Kitty and Carvinen, who's was a really high-ranked Paladin player in World of Warcraft. If you guys, some of you guys who play WoW might know him. And then Merc, who is also, I think, really high up in... I think he was also... Yeah, he was a high warrior player, I want to say, or something. I don't know shit about World of Warcraft. Anyway. Yeah, so we go to Amsterdam. I just want to have a good time. I want to meet, I I want to socialize, maybe meet a nice girl from Netherlands. I just want to drink and stuff, see the city, and anyway, where is I going with this? Right, so this is the part that annoyed me about Amsterdam. We go to, we're like all in the same apartment, right? We're renting an apartment, and it's like the 5 of us staying there. So, yeah, we go see the city, we get some drinks, you know, there's like coffee shops where they sell really weak pot and stuff like that. Just the usual, you know, Amsterdam stuff. Should I coin this? I don't think I should coin this. She's trying to damage control so hard right now. Yeah. No, let me sub mode off this. Don't turn sub mode on again. Alright, where was I going with this? Where were we? We were at Amsterdam, right? I'm actually going to play this instead of Harvest in case he has Shattered Sun, and I think I'm going to Soulfire now. I really want to make sure I play this, though.
Well met.
Alright, where was I? Alright, so we're in Amsterdam, we're seeing the city, all that stuff. And basically this entire time, Leah's having like an Okay, so, the first day is pretty fun, all of that. Second day, it's just so hard to remember the fucking timeline. Like, I know the important things that happen, but I'm trying to, like, order them. There's very little of this weekend that I was sober during, so... Where is I going with this? Right, anyway, long story short, one of these nights... they end up taking, like, fucking, not me, but, well, no, I took, like, a handful, but, because peer pressure, but I didn't fucking enjoy it. But they took this, like, truffles, it's kind of like mushrooms, but different, or weaker, or something, I don't fucking know. Point is, they had no effect on me, but everyone else was tripping balls and laughing their ass off. And then, somewhere throughout this, Leah, fucking, you know, 3 feet in front of me, when she was pretending to be really into me for, like, the past several weeks, has this existential crisis where she has a breakdown about like, what the fuck did I do? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Why did I break up with Heston? Oh my god. And I'm just like rolling my eye. I mean, I'm just insulted more than anything that this shit's going on like right in front of me. So I just fucking leave, go get some drinks, talk to some locals at a bar, you know. I want to have a good time while I'm in Europe, all that stuff. Anyway, we go to, what the fuck happened? Right, so then for the rest of this trip, basically, they're fucked up the entire time. Leah's having her, like, breakdown thing. Kitty is... I'm not gonna say shit about Kitty. Basically, I was, the role of chaperone throughout this entire trip. Where I had to be the responsible adult to make sure nothing bad happened in fucking the middle of Amsterdam. Because they didn't really... whatever. Anyway. They're running ahead by 20 feet. We're, like, chasing after them the whole time. And there's, like, there's a pretty funny story with the red light district and all that. But it's not really relevant to this, so I'm not going to talk about it. But, what happened? Right, so, anyway, I get home to Minnesota. And I'm going to fly out to California because I've been meaning to do it for months. To record, some stuff and, do, like, a photo shoot with HyperX. And meet some industry people, because all the esports people are based out of Southern California. And I'm here on an island in Minnesota trying to run an esports organization. It's like, you know, I gotta be... I gotta network and all that. So, anyway, I go down to California, and Celeste, you know, Leah's friend, Celeste also streams. You know, Celeste was really cute. She was supposed to go to Dreamhack. I was kind of into Celeste, so... I was like, oh, you know, we should hang out while I'm down there, because I'm only gonna be busy for, like, a day. And I'm going to be there for 2 days, so... Anyway, I see all the LCS people, like the league teams, all that, which was cool the first day there. Saw the studio, did like an interview with Travis from State of the League, and it was cool to see all these people in the industry. Talk to some team owners, all of that, like guys that I really respect, like Kelby, Reggie, all of that. So, first day there is really cool. Second day, we're supposed to go to Disneyland, right? Like, I'm trying to... be my socially awkward self in front of, like, with Celeste and all of that. You know, it's gonna be fun. That's like my goal going into this, and it's hyped. I don't even know what he plays anymore. I'm gonna mulligan this whole hand because no one drop. You know, what was I talking about? I'm gonna get wrecked this game. I want to hear this story. I'm rank 1, dude. Don't give me the star. His ranking matters more than, well, whatever. Anyway, where was I? Alright, so we go to, like, Disneyland and stuff, and unbeknownst to me, we're going as a group of, like, 5 people, which apparently Celeste wanted, which is cool, you know. It's like, oh yeah, because it was her birthday, which I didn't know at the time. Nobody told me. So it was her birthday, so we're having a bunch of people over to Disneyland, and it wasn't that many people. It was me, Celeste, Leah, Soda, and, this guy named Matthew, who's not particularly relevant to the story at all. But anyway, so Leah and Soda pop in, despite all the shit that just happened a week ago. Like, a week ago, I watched this girl have a breakdown in front of me for a fucking hour and a half about how she made such a horrible mistake leaving her boyfriend of 8 years who's a doctor in Virginia, and what a perfect guy he is and all this shit. In front of me. Now again, in front of me, a week later, she's having a shitload of PDA, because apparently she's dating Soda now or some shit, right? And now, I'm not into Leah. I was never that committed to it. Yeah, I was into her, like, you know, if the pieces fell into place, I'm like, yeah, sure. We'd fuck her or whatever. Not a big deal. But I find this insulting, right? Like, it's not like I was chasing Leah and it all failed because she wasn't interested in me or anything. No, there were plenty of, like 3 other girls I got with while I was at Dreamhack. It's like, the fact that she would do this shit when she explicitly told me she's not dating the Heston guy anymore. She's not into Soda. She would never date Soda. And then 2 weeks later, she's doing this shit right in front of me. It's like so insulting, you know? So I'm mad this whole fucking trip. And that leads me to saying some shit to Celeste that kind of fucked that up. And then, whoop. Come here, you little bastard. I think I got him. That might have been loud. Anyway, so yeah, so now, you know, I understand Leah, right? Like, well, at least I think I do. I understand where she's coming from. Her job, streaming, she's in front of, like, 2,000, 3,000 men every day who are telling her how pretty she is and throwing money at her. Like, that does things to your psychology, especially when you're raised as a rich kid, right? Like, I didn't have money growing up, so I can't really, like, relate, but I imagine. And, so when you're in an 8-year relationship, you get, like, as a girl, and if there's no drama in that relationship, your boyfriend's like a fucking doctor, he's in residency, or whatever the fuck doctors do. There's no drama, right? So you need to manufacture it. So you go on these breaks or whatever, where she'll hook up with Soda, or was trying to hook up with me, or whatever the fuck was going through her head, like, just to cause some drama. Like, that's how I see it. So I think that, you know, a month or 2 from now, she's gonna break up with Soda, to the surprise of nobody, go back to Dr. Boyfriend, to the surprise of nobody, and then, like, I don't know, I just don't want to be in the middle of that shit. I was just more insulted than anything. And then I tried to avoid going on this little fucking rant, because it makes her look really bad, as it fucking should, because she's a whore who uses famous streamers to help perpetuate her own audience, or whatever. And it's like, all, you know, even bad publicity is good publicity, so this will jump her numbers next time she streams anyway. So it's like, that's how I feel about it, you know, that's my perspective of it. And am I perfect in this story? Fuck no. Like, I don't know. I'm a 22-year-old irresponsible kid. I was awkward, I fucked things up with Celeste, I said things I shouldn't have, like, yeah, whatever. I'm not a perfect guy, I'm not claiming to be. That's just my perspective on why I am less than pleased with Leah. And, yeah. And why I think she does the things that she does. And honestly, I just feel bad for Soda more than anything, because I respect Soda a lot as a streamer. Soda's a really cool guy. Like, I don't watch World of Warcraft at all, but that guy works his ass off on Twitch. He deserves all the success he gets. But he's just like, I don't know. I mean, he's only 20. Like, I mean, I've been in relationships like that, and it's hard to see it until you live through it once. But, yeah, that's a month or 2 from now, holy shit, that kid, I feel bad for him. Whatever. That is, I guess, I don't know if I'd call it, like, a Leah story, but That's why I get a little salty when the subject is brought up lately.
Leah likes to